G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. This is part 2 of a 2-part B160 game played on Rockdown, and I am going through the first person view of a game in the first part of which I played in commander view. So if you haven't seen part 1, head over to part 1 and watch that first. That's NS2HD number 88, and then this game will make more sense. I was just taken down there and spawning in West Wing to the glorious view of a lurk barbecue in the roof space above me, courtesy of a teammate's flamethrower. And I'm going to buy a flamethrower for myself now and proceed to hopefully attack the alien start hive. I have 127 plasma or something right now. That's a relic of me being a commander and not having enough stuff to spend my plasma on because I wasn't being a great commander and not dropping enough med packs, armory, or sentry guns, because that's what you spend plasma on. Proceeding straight in, killing hops as a skulk there, and whoa, I'm being really aggressive here, I don't know why. Going straight into the east wing hive, setting the eggs on fire. That's the +2 points you can see, and then going straight for the harvester. This is an extremely aggressive move. As I said earlier in part 1, I'm a big fan of taking out harvesters. I think it's very underrated, the ninja harvesters, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. Unfortunately not getting great accuracy with my switch axe there, I don't know why. And Frontman Renum something takes me down, and that's the end of that chapter. So I'll spawn back at Marine Start, hopefully. Oh, of course I've got enough to buy a new weapon. What am I talking about? Buy a grenade launcher this time with my heaps of spare carbon, because of course so many extractors upgraded, as you heard earlier in part 1. Moving down here, what am I going to find? The power has just gone out, and what a view was that? 2 skulks and a lurk flying at you out of the darkness. What timing! And then a suicide grenade. That was a view and a half. Wow, I'm going to have to come back and watch that a few times, saying worth it, my suicide grenade. Of course, grenades do kill you if you launch them at your own feet, but I did that deliberately, trying to take out the 2 skulks that were coming at me. Probably didn't take out the lurk though, but wow, their alpha saying I survived. He was probably the lurk. That was just an amazing view. I wish I didn't have the HUD on. I'd take a screenshot and send it to the Unknown Worlds guys for PR. Anyway, Commander being very aggressive and dropping an armory here in Alien Start, and we've moved in. I'm going straight for the Harvester and now building the armory. Ninjaing armories in the Alien spawn will not be able to happen soon, because I believe Unknown World's intention is to make it impossible for Marines to build in Alien Start areas unless they have a portable power node. Of course, right now there are no power nodes in Alien Start parts of Tram or Rockdown, so you can build stuff in here. I'm launching grenades into the hive in an effort to damage it significantly, and dying to spores actually. Endar taking me down with spores as I humped the armory. So that was really poor decision making on my part. You want to stay away from armories when the spores are on them. If you are being healed by the armory, you'll pretty much come off, it'll be a zero-sum game with damage and the spores, but I wasn't looking at the armory, so I wasn't healed. Using up my plasma on yet another flamethrower. I'm just really enjoying having all this plasma to spend on every weapon I want. Commander saying there is an alien in Marine Start hiding in the roof somewhere. So I came in and started flaming into the roof space, trying to kill whatever's up there. Commander saying I'm getting closer and closer to it, but we lost it. Don't know where it went. So whatever was in here, it got away. And the flamethrower was useless there, but really good thing to do with the flamethrower is just fire it up into vents, because it's very likely you'll catch an alien on fire. Showing off the effectiveness there against hydras. They went down very easily. I don't think I took even any damage from those hydras. Moving into central access hive, where a lot of damage is being done as well, setting everything on fire in my path. I'm going to burn this harvester down. Notice I'm going for the harvester before the hive. I really think, well, I don't know, some of the more pro NS2 gamers, if you could please comment about this in the comments section. Let me know what you think. Should you take down a harvester or a hive when you come into a room? I think the harvester, because carbon is very valuable to alien teams, because that's what you use to build whips, crags, in the future shades and shifts. All those good things that the alien commander wants to build. Oh my god, Carrier. Oh, they were max. I thought they were actually Marine kills. He must have got like 7 kills at once there. I was about to go crazy. Skulk trying to kill me here, but I am able to take him down with Sticky's help. Sorry, Sticky took him down, not me. And that Harvester finally goes down to a lot of Flamethrower. I'm calling for ammunition, and the Commander very nicely drops it, just as the Mac brings the power back online. So this is good. The Hive is being damaged. I'm bringing the Switch Axe onto it. The power is back on. We've got health and ammo in the room. Commander is supporting us. I think we've got a good chance of really seriously damaging this Hive and maybe even taking it out. Hops in here as a Fade, though. He's coming for me, and he has killed me. I had my Switch Axe out and had no chance. If you watch my earlier Fade tutorial, which I think is NS2HD number 44, it takes about 15 Switch Axe swipes to kill a Fade, so you never want to engage a Fade with a Switch Axe. It's always possible to kill Skulks with a Switch Axe, but not a Fade. I think I was AFK from my keyboard for a moment here, so you're just going to get a great view of a rock wall with some metal supports. And for a little longer, and for a little longer,
wait for a couple more,
and for a little longer. Well, this is great. See, notice the texturing. Okay, I'm not actually going to do that. I am back in the game and back to the weapons module to purchase whatever I want, because I've just got so much carbon. I may as well jump into a command station and drop a bunch of health and ammo just to spend my plasma, because I've got so much plasma. I don't even know what to do with it. I can't even buy enough weapons. A feature I'd love to see is drop weapons. I wish someone with a lot of plasma could buy a weapon and drop it for a teammate that doesn't have a lot of plasma. But hey, now watch how much damage I do with this shotgun against this Hive compared to the damage I did with the Flamethrower. This is the absolute must-have weapon for a Hive assault. The shotgun does so much more damage than a Flamethrower up close and personal, I suppose, as you'd expect. I mean, if you put a 10 gauge or 12 gauge shotgun or whatever this is up against a big soft gooey life form like a Hive and fire it, you expect it to absolutely tear through it, and it does. So I think a lot of people go into Hives with Switch Axes and Flamethrowers and expect to be able to take down the Hive very quickly. But what you really need is a penetrative, armor-piercing weapon like the shotgun up close, and up close the shotgun does terrifying amounts of damage to alien structures. If you have 3 people in a room with each with shotguns, a Hive will simply melt away, and that is why I've bought another shotgun instead of a Flamethrower. Shotgun is definitely my favourite weapon out of all the weapons, except maybe for alternate fire rifle. You know how much I love the rifle, but definitely shotguns for taking down Hives. Now, my teammate did manage to take down the main Hive while I was away. Not sure why I'm switching to pistol there. Ah, yes, got him. Take that, Froman Riemann. I'm sorry I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm sorry to anyone whose name I mispronounce. It's just really hard to read them quickly enough when playing. Note that Drifter almost managed to put that Hive up again, and if that happened, we would have had to start all over again. Grenade taking down the Whip there. I think that was T-Rat taking down the Whip. You never want to fight T-Rat if you're on an Australian server. He just does not die. I guarantee it. The guy is invincible for some reason. He is so skilled. Love to have some comments from you, T-Rat, on the videos here. Give me some tips about my own play to improve these videos. I'm quickly building up this command station, because if you build a command station on the tech point, the alien team won't be able to cap it again, and that means that you hold the ground you've taken. So here we go. As explosions go off, I go into the red lighting and dive into the East Wing Hive to do damage to what is the last alien Hive. This could be endgame for the alien team. I'm sorry, it's not their last Hive. They still have central access, so we need to take down central access as well. Watch the Harvester melting away to the shotgun, doing stupid amounts of damage, something like 7% per shot, so you can do huge amounts of damage. Doing, 7 times 8, 51 damage with every shotgun magazine there, and I've got quite a few shells left, so I will do lots of damage. The power is back out in this Hive, but the Hive has not been healed. They needed a Gorge or a Crag in here to heal this Hive. Remember how much damage we did to it earlier, and it will now melt away to my shotgun blasts, getting plus 30 points for killing that Hive there. Oh, someone's coming in behind me. Who is it? Oh, it's a Lurk on fire. Now that is a sight you love to see. Your teammates setting aliens on fire as they try to kill you. So that Hive is down, and now there is only one Hive left. This is the end game for the alien team, and I'm so glad to be able to bring you a game where it is that way, instead of the end game for the Marines on Rockdown, because obviously Rockdown's such an unbalanced map, because it's not a proper gameplay map, just a test map. Oh, we got a Fade and a Skulk in here. They will probably both go down to these flamethrowers. Maybe. Yes! And I got the kill down on Hops there. Probably didn't deserve that. Most of the damage was probably done with the flamethrower. Of course, it takes 3 shotgun blasts to bring down a Fade, at least with level 0 weapons. I'm not sure with level 2. I really must do some tests to find out for you guys just what the difference is. So now we have an Extractor, Armory, and Command Station up in Alien Start. Not looking good for them at all. This room is looking very, very secure with a few sentry guns that would look absolutely secure. I'm going to reload my shotgun at this Armory. Notice the slight pause just before you start to get ammunition. I love that. It means you can't just run past an armory during combat while aliens are killing you and pick up ammunition, because that would be slightly unfair. And now I'm running in here to start damaging the alien hive. Cararea. God, I've got to get better at that. Taking me down there. So excellent Skulk defense on the hive there, but there are more and more Marines coming into that room. Unfortunately for me, I spawn all the way back at Marine Start. I've got 242 plasma, even after buying this shotgun, so much plasma. Weapon purchase is definitely not going to be a problem for me. Switching on my flashlight as I enter the red, dimly lit areas, and a command station has gone down on central access. So now we have capped all but 1 tech point. So 4-1 tech points right now. Not good for the alien team. They can't branch out and get a new hive to get more spawning positions. All they've got is the hive they have down in East Wing, and that is it's a very vulnerable hive. It's a great hive to attack from. It's great to attack central access and East Wing. Sorry, it's great to attack central access and auxiliary node from East Wing, because it is such a... It's got so many vents leading in and out. I'm getting 2 kills there. Very proud of myself there. It's such a great hive to attack from because there's so many vents, but it's so hard to defend for that very same reason. So if you're on the front foot as an alien team, it's a great hive to have, but you never want to have it as your last hive because it is so vulnerable to Marine attack from so many different directions. Grenades can come over from auxiliary node. Marines can run down the ramp from central. We can run back through Alien Start to get at it. So it's just not a good place to be. I'm around in the flailing tentacles, trying to offload every single shell I have. I'm not caring if I go down right now. I just want to offload every shell I have into this hive to kill it as fast as possible and end this game with a win for the Marine team, which is, of course, so rare on Rockdown, unless you do some crazy ninja rush. So 25%, and I'm totally out of ammunition, so I'm just going to switch up to my switch axe. I am not interested in backing out of this hive. I want to kill it right now. Flamethrowers going off, switch axe coming down on the hive. It's a hive colony, that's why it's so tough to kill. Hive colonies being the 3rd tier of alien research after hive mass and hive. So there we go. GG for the Marine team win. T-Rat calling it, Froman calling it. And that is it. Back to the ready room. Notice that the aliens that were on fire spawn as flaming Marines when you come into the ready room. I think that's quite funny and cool, really. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a bit out of it. Please, as usual, send me heaps of comments. I read every single comment you post for tips and feedback and all that, and I take it all on board. And I'm sorry I can't reply to it all, but I do read them all. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later.